Hi, I'm Rakesh, I'm 21 and I am a recovered gambling addict. I was about 16 or 17 and my friend took me to a gambling shop on one of the high streets in our local area. He told me all you need is about £2 or £3, put it into this machine, put your chips on a few numbers and then just wait and see if you've won. Did it, got £10 back from it, doubled it to 20, then doubled that into £40. I thought it was amazing. Went back home that day, researched a bit online and found out you didn't just have to go to shops, that I could actually do it online. The only trouble was doing it online I had to be 18, so I lied to sign up to a gambling site, and from then on I just started to place bets on football teams. From £1 I made £10, that £10 I turned it into 100, and that £100 I turned it into 1,000. It's a crazy amount of money, felt like a millionaire at the time. And that was all from placing really stupid bets on teams and sports I've never even heard of before, because I knew I was going to get a bit of money out of it. I thought that, you know what, I can make a business out of it, so I started telling my friends, hey, I can make you an extra bit of money on the side. Just give me £10, I'll turn it into 100 by the end of the week. It worked great for my friends, they really loved it, but they started giving me more and more money and I was getting them more and more back, and it was turning into a really big mini business of mine. Then, this is how I got into trouble. I started reaching out to random people on Twitter saying, hey, I can help you win some extra money. So randomers all across the world were sending me $20. I was getting different currencies and trying to flip it into 3 or 4 times more the amount. But this is where it all messed up. I lost all that money, so I was having to go back to my friends and ask them for more money, say, hey, I can make you even more money this time. But I was losing that, so it all spiraled downhill and I was getting into lots of trouble. I owed so many people so much money that I didn't even have, because at the end of it I started losing all the money I built up on in the first place. To start off with, at school I was always getting really good marks. I was part of the school football team, I was also part of loads of other after school activities. But then suddenly what I used to do in lunchtime, which was playing football or hanging out with friends, turned into me just being in a classroom all alone by myself, staring at my phone, just placing bets, like stupid bets. In sports like Gaelic football, which I've never even heard of, just to get some sort of money. It was really stupid. This led on to me sort of distancing my friends and even distancing my family. I used to spend weeks, sometimes even months, just not even interacting with anyone. I used to love interacting and socialising with others, but now I just felt like my phone was my only sort of comfort, because I knew that's what's getting me money. I stopped gambling for a while and then I came back to sort of speak to my friends, but they wanted nothing from me. My family didn't want anything to do with me. They sort of knew what I was doing, but I didn't want to fully tell them. I literally felt so alone. For months I was alienated, I was completely separated from life. I was just stuck in this mess of owing people money and still trying to bet to make some money to get me out of the mess I was in. But then suddenly one day someone messaged me on Facebook saying they can help me. Go to this place, don't ask any questions, and just sit there, listen and take it all in. Later that day I found out that it was actually a counselling session to give support to people who are in a position like me and who are in different positions. And it really brought me back to life and gave me a really big understanding that my problem is so small compared to others, but yet it's still big in its way. My friends realised that I was looking to turn my life around again. What they basically did was they introduced me to buying and selling sort of limited edition clothes and trainers, which I've always had a passion in, but I never knew you could actually make money in. They introduced me to eBay selling and Depop selling, where I was, getting some latest items, selling them on for 10 to 20 times more their value depending on what the product was. And from then on I started getting a really steady income of cash, and it felt more rewarding than winning my money from bets, because I knew I was either going to break even or walk away with a profit and not lose any money at all, which is a really good feeling. And because of this I've managed to sort of get the latest and greatest items in today's day from brands such as Supreme, Palace, Yeezy. I've even expanded my market into high-end fashion such as Gucci and Louis Vuitton, because there's always a market for everything out there. When I was younger I didn't really think of owning these sort of expensive items in the £500 to £1,000 range, but now I can comfortably purchase them and own them, and also sell them on at the same time, knowing that I don't really have any sort of money problems anymore. So if I've got one message to tell everyone, if you're in the same position I was, or if you just started to gamble, if you've never even gambled in the first place, never gamble what you can't get back. It's really risk versus reward. I mean, it's little reward for a major risk. That's what I was doing. That's what got me hooked in the first place, so that's where you should stop. If you're gonna gamble, just gamble for fun. Never gamble to make an income from, because like I said before, it's big risk versus little reward. Most of these gambling sites hook you in and then leave you to dry like a fish. They'll happily take all your money, but when you lose all that money and need help, they're not going to help you. They've done their job. You've done yours to them.